Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at standard 6.ns.c.8, solve real-world and mathematical problems by graphing points in all four quadrants of the coordinate plane. Find distances between points with the same first coordinate or the same second coordinate. Our vocabulary: x-axis is the horizontal number line, y-axis the vertical number line, the origin, the point where the x and y axes intersect, quadrant, the four sections of the coordinate plane, coordinate point, a set of two numbers that represent a position on the coordinate plane, x and y, coordinate plane, the plane divided into a grid by two number lines. So this whole thing is considered a coordinate plane. So as we identified in our vocabulary terms, so our x-axis represents this horizontal line. The y-axis is a vertical line, so going from north to south. The origin is the intersection of the lines, and the origin is represented by the point 0, 0. Coordinate pairs, we write them using parentheses and we separate the numbers with a comma. So all of these here represent coordinate planes. We use parentheses to enclose the numbers and we separate them using a comma. Now there are four quadrants and we number our quadrants counterclockwise. So we start off with the first quadrant, quadrant 1. And in this location, both our x and y values are positive. Then quadrant 2, our x values are negative and our y values are positive. Quadrant 3, both x and y are negative. Quadrant 4, our x values are positive and our y values are negative. So a coordinate pair or a point is made up of two values, x and y. Okay, and again, the x is represented by the horizontal line and the y is represented by the vertical line. Some words that are synonymous with x. So we know it's the x coordinate. It's also considered to be the independent variable or our input. And the y coordinate is the dependent variable and the output. So whatever x is will impact the value of our y whenever we plug this in to an equation. So let's go ahead and use what we know so far and actually plot these points. So these are called coordinate pairs, and the first value is our x value, the second is our y. Now to plot these numbers or to graph them on the coordinate plane, we need to first find the x location on the vertical line. So we're going to go, because it's a negative x, we're going to go to the left and identify -4. And then because the y is a positive 10, we're going to go up. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll plot our point at -4, 10. Okay? So on our x-axis, we either go left or right, and our y-axis, we go up or down. Again, so this is our x and this is our y. I have a +7, so I'm going to go to the right on my x-axis, and then I have a -9, so I'm going to go down, and that would be here. So that would give me +7, -9. Now I have 0, 9. My 0 is located here in the origin. I have a +9, so I'm going to go up. And this, because the x value is 0, it will stay on the actual axis, on the y-axis. And that is my point, 0, 9. This is similar to the game Battleship, if anyone is familiar. Now we have -8, +6. So we're going to go to the left. We find our -8, and then we're going to go up. And we'll plot our point there. That gives us -8, 6. Now we have two negatives, -4, -6. So we're going to go to the left, for the -4, and then we're going to go down -6. Now we have +6, 5. So we're going to go to the right to a +6, and then we're going to go up to 5. -3, 1, we're going to go to the left, -3, and then we're going to go down to -1, which is right here. So that's -3, -1. Now I have +5, 5, so I'm going to go to the right 5, and then I'm going to go up 5. All right, let's plot a few more of these. I have a -5, 6. I'm going to go to the left -5, and then I'm going to go up 6. Zero, 0 is my origin, so that's right here in the center. -3, -6, so I'm going to go to the left -3, and then I'm going to go down -6, which is here. Okay. Now let's take a look at 5, 9. So I'm going to go to the right 5, and then I'm going to go up to the number 9. I have 8, 6. I'm going to go to the right 8, and then I'm going to go up to the 6. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that that's in the right location. Now -4, I'm going to go to the left -4, and then I'm going to go up to a +9. And then for my last number, 2, 8, my last point, so I go to my right 2, and then I go up to 8. Now, if you notice, I've labeled the points because I'm putting so many on the same graph. I labeled them using the coordinate pair. Okay, so that's one way you can label them. You also see sometimes where you label using letters. So this could be called point A, and I would put A instead of putting those points there. Okay, or this could have been B, or my origin could be C, and I would just put the letter C there to represent that point. Now, in some instances, you'll be given the point and asked to write the coordinate of that point. So we'll approach it similar to how we did when we graphed it. So we want to identify the x value and the y value. So let's take a look at the A first. So the fact that it's on the line tells me that the x value is 0, okay, because this point here in the middle is 0, 0. So the x is 0, and then I have to count up. So let's go ahead and actually number these. So I'm going to do every 2. So every box represents 1. So that would be 3. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I do that because I don't want to jumble up my numbers too much. So I'm skipping a box, but I'm representing it by skipping over that number. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the point at A is 0, 8. Now let's take a look at B. We're going to do the same thing here. So this would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So B is located with the x value of 8 and the y value of 2. C is located at 3 because it's in between the 2 and the 4, and the y value of 2. D is on the x-axis, so what that means is that its y value is 0. So it's located at 6, 0. E is located at 2, 6. And F is right in the origin, so it is 0, 0. Identify and correct the error in the examples below. To plot 4, 5, start at 0, 0 and move 5 units to the right and 4 units up. So if you remember, we talked about x value is left or right. And if it's left, then it's a negative. If it's right, it's positive. And the y value is up or down, where up is positive and down is negative. So both of these values here are positive. So the 4 represents our x, so that would be left or right. So it says start at 0, 0 and move 5 units to the right. Now the 5 is corresponding with the y, so that would not be correct. This should say 4 units to the right and then 5 units up. Okay, so the correct answer would be 4 units to the right and 5 units up. The second example, to plot negative 6, 3. So negative 6 is our x and that is our y. We would move 6 units to the right and 3 units down. Now, the negative 6 means that I need to go to the left. So that's actually 6 units to the left. And then my 3 is positive, so that would be 3 units up. Thank you for watching and have a great day.